Hi and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome to 2020 and a freaking new decade, and I wanna channel through what I believe this new decade is all about, also astrologically speaking, but something that I also intuitively feel has been building up ever since, July 2019, obviously also 2012, and all of these energies. I feel like everything built up until we finally have the Saturn and Pluto conjunction in January. And even if you are not that into astrology, it's an energy and an energetic shift that a lot of people have been speaking about, and it's definitely not something that we just blow up as astrologers because we see what kind of transits are happening. That's not the case. I feel like everyone feels the impact of the energies that we have right now, and so much of that has to do with the universe literally wanting us to understand what our journey here in this lifetime is all about, why we are here, and that we have a responsibility in the soul contract with the universe. And if you don't fulfill it, we won't be fulfilled. That's the easy thing. If we don't fulfill the soul contract with the universe, we won't be fulfilled. And a lot of people realize that and see that and feel that, but are so stuck in their comfort zone, in their own structure, in their own cave, and that's why they can't move forward. And unfortunately, I've experienced that with friends and people in my environment as well. And as much as I would like to help them navigate their way out of the comfort zone, I can't make the step for them. I can't, unfortunately. And for me, something that really helped was to understand my astrology. That's why I wanted to do this video, because I feel like, especially in these dark moments, we need some kind of anchor, especially if Saturn and Pluto are in Capricorn, which basically means that Saturn is literally restricting us and teaching us important lessons, while Pluto is transforming it all, and they both meet, and it's almost like you just take everything away that is structuring your life. So obviously that's really, really difficult, and I understand that a lot of people, especially because it's a collective south node right here, and they, like both of these guys, actually want us to disrupt all of our comfort zone, all of that, to move forward, right, to move away to the complete opposite. And a lot of people don't do that. They just want to be stuck in that illusion of safety, which won't be there anymore anyways, which is so ironic, right? But obviously we can't see that. And I think maybe it helps me to have Pluto in the 12th house, which is literally like jumping off a cliff all the time, jumping into the darkness all the time. But that's something that a lot of people are so scared of, and I can definitely feel that. But I wish I could show people that there is light at the other side, and that they just have to jump. Like that's the most difficult thing, to just jump. And that's something that we feel collectively. That's why a lot of people have a lot of tension in their life, and they feel like the energy is so heavy, they can't do anything about it, and they just have to push, right, to control something in their life. But control is just an illusion as well, and the only thing that we can control is how we react and how we respond to all of these energies. And the best thing and the best structure and the best thing to hold on to is our connection to our soul, right? And something that strengthens this is our connection to, for example, the birth chart or astrology, because we see what's going on, we understand it. And I feel like this understanding helps us to not be so afraid anymore, right? To be open for change, because we know that change is inevitable anyway, and you're here for a really, really specific reason as well, that is representative by Pluto in your birth chart, for example. But one thing that I really want you to understand is that the thing that you hold on to, that is literally holding you back from following your purpose and understanding your purpose in the first place, is something that won't be there anymore anyways, and we have to understand that. So it's just like a delay, and you can decide if you take the power over your own life, right, and follow your true destiny, your true calling, or if you let everyone around you decide what you are about to do. And that's literally the quest, or like the decision that we have, or the options that we have now, especially starting 2020, and with the eclipses that started on Christmas, right? And now it's like leading up to the eclipse in the mid of January, and it's all happening at the beginning of the freaking decade. So it will be powerful, and I feel like it was only the build-up and something that I definitely felt. And I invite you to listen to the podcast episode that I did with Nina. She explained that she saw a shaman or like a clairvoyant or whatever that person was in 2012, and they even predicted that 2020 is the freaking shift of you either align with your purpose or you will be stuck in a cave. That's as simple as that. And something that I intuitively feel is that we are, and it kind of scares me to say that, but I can definitely feel that it's happening. It's almost like splitting of, not of consciousness, but I feel like there are people that are holding the light, and there are people that just remain in their comfort zone, that remain in the South Node, in the Capricorn area, because they feel like that's what gives them safety, but it's not true, and they don't see that it's not true. And maybe they feel it, and then that's when, you know, anxiety increases, and we all have the feeling of, oh my gosh, everything is crumbling down, because they don't trust and they don't allow the surrendering part, and they don't see the future that is actually out there. But there was so much happening before this eclipse that predicted that. It's like, you know, Jupiter and Venus conjuncting at the galactic center, the doorways to the universe, right? And also the sun at the galactic center, all of that. We had a lot of beneficial energies that would help us and support us. It's not that we just have to face the Saturn and Pluto conjunction and everything is over. That's not true. Like, the universe supports us all the time. The only thing that we have to do is to listen and to trust, and to not get so caught up in what's happened in the past, what might have felt good in the past, and that's why we want to go back, right? Because it sounds familiar, it feels familiar, but there's something out there that you don't even know that feels even better. And the universe always has your back, and you just have you literally just have to jump into surrender and trust. And I know that's so freaking hard, but that's why I say that understanding the journey of your soul and why you actually came here in the first place can help you, because you can always check. And that's, you know, what Uranus does in Taurus right now, right? Liberating yourself from these old values that are outdated and definitely not in alignment with your soul's purpose and mission. So that's what Uranus does in Taurus. And it's not a coincidence that Uranus in Taurus goes direct, right? It was retrograde for the last couple of months. It's now direct. It's going direct at the eclipse, right? At the Cancer eclipse. It's reminding us of our North Star, where we want to travel to. And we want to travel there with our new values that we now have established, understanding our purpose more, understanding our mission more. And we had to take inventory of who is actually in alignment with our values. What is in alignment? Is our behavior in alignment? How do we treat ourselves, and what is our own worth in this world? All of that is Uranus and Taurus doing, and people can either understand that and they've learned a lesson while Uranus was retrograde, or they haven't. It's just a matter of, you know, what do you trust? Do you trust yourself and your own values, or do you put other people's values first? Do you want to please people? Do you want to, you know, do you put your power into other people's hands? That's the question here. And obviously then, you know, we have so much supportive energies. I could talk for hours about that, because we also have Chiron and Aries healing our self-image, which plays into the whole story as well. The focus is on us and on healing us, on healing how we see ourselves and who we are in this world, all of that. And it's mind-blowing when you follow these transits, right? It's freaking mind-blowing, because we are so supported. It's just a matter of tapping into that and seeing that and allowing yourself to see it, to see the magic in the world and how supported we are. And then realizing that you are a freaking puzzle piece of that, and we need your light, we need your magic, we need your unique birth chart story, so to speak, your transformation. And it would be a disservice to yourself, and it would be a disservice to the universe, because you're not fulfilling your soul contract, right? And also to the collective, because you are part of that. And you are here for a very specific reason, to heal something really important, to transform and evolve in a really specific pattern, area, or however you want to call that. And you either own that and take responsibility for it, or you take responsibility, or you buy into the illusion, I guess, to fulfill someone else's contract, to, you know, just follow the structures of society that are not really the reason why you are here. You're not here to suffer in a 9-to-5 job. You're probably not here to work for someone else. You're here to work on your themes in life. That's why you are here. And 2020 is waking us up to that, to understand that even more, to really, really realize that and to follow that. And who knows what will happen along the way, but I'm really, really excited to see that happening because it's so needed. It's so freaking needed. And I just, with this video, want you to understand how supported you are, right? It's Chiron in Aries, Uranus in Taurus, all of these eclipses, Saturn and Pluto. It seems really, intense, and it is, but it's intense for a reason, because otherwise we wouldn't wake up. It's easy. We have to hit a really freaking rock bottom, usually, to finally change something. But this video should be a reminder that it's still in your hand. You have the power over your life to go ahead, learn about your birth chart, learn about your story, learn about why you are here, and then you can change the course of your life and align with what you're here. And that will be the true fulfillment. That's when you ignite your fire, ignite your magic, and that's when you are safe. And I want you to feel safe in this world, to understand your journey and to connect with your highest self and to connect with love, which your highest self is love and the universe is love. And yeah, so that literally, this video just came out of my heart and my soul, and I hope you take it. And I would love to hear your feedback about the thoughts that I shared and how you see the shift in 2020. I think it's really significant, and we have to open ourselves up to change, because we need it, right? We want change everywhere in the world, but then when it comes to ourselves, we are so scared of it. And that's not, how should we change if we don't change ourselves first? It's the first puzzle piece, and the most important, of course. So take that, let it digest, and I'm excited to hear about you in the comments. If you want to learn more about astrology with me, subscribe to obviously the YouTube channel, but also the podcast, which is the Magic Kathi Show. You can also follow me on Instagram, Magic Kathi Official. I share daily updates and just a couple of things out of my life and my thoughts on astrology that is going on. So I would love to see you there and to speak with you as well. And I wish you all the best for 2020, for this magical year, this amazing transformation. If you're here and you've listened so far to this video, chances are you know that you are, that you have to change and that you're part of the change, and you take it and you step in your magic.